On the Nola grind, yeah, I'm stuck in my ways. Poker face on, don't fold, I just play. Haters talk loud, but they fade away. I've been all in, I don't care what they say. Stacking these chips like a table in Vegas. Yeah, life.
What's going on, guys? This is Friday, March 27th, and we are back at it again. All right, guys, how would you like to make $6,000 a month by doing gig work only? It's possible. It is possible. We're almost here right now for this month, but I want to show you 3 different strategies in order to make that happen in your areas. Now, I know you're already waiting to type in the comments of how this can't work in my area, how it's just impossible or whatnot. Get that negative thought out of your mind and listen to the 3 strategies. Not only listen to the 3 strategies, but before you even type anything negative, unless you've tried each one of these strategies, don't knock it. You know what I mean? Just try it and see. Get on these different apps and see if you have I know some of these strategies are, vehicle specific, of course, but if you're able, that's why I did 3. So 3 different people can have 3 different opportunities to make $6,000 a month by doing gig work. My strategy may completely be different than your strategy. Your area may be completely different than my area. It's all about maximizing what you have in front of you and making sure that you get to that finish line regardless. Today, we decided to come out today to go ahead and finish it off on this Friday, and we still literally have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday left in this month. So, if I want to flick a switch and go hard, which who knows, I'm sporadic. I might flip a switch and go hard. I can very well hit 7,000 this month if I wanted to flick a switch. Do I think I'm going to? Nah. I think I'm going to just do my normal, try to go for $100 or so on Sunday, like I normally do, before my heavy poker grind, and then my normal Monday and Tuesday, which Mondays are normally slow, or I don't even come out most Mondays, to be honest. So there's going to be 3 strategies we talk about in this video. I'm not going to try to make this video super long, but it's going to be 3 strategies I want to talk about in depth. Try to make a little follow along, imagery that you can kind of see, and go from there. But first, guys, we do have this one. It's like $29 on Spark. We're gonna go ahead and get this one dropped off real quick. Drop-offs and stuff on the video will probably be pretty quick because the main purpose of this video is to go over these 3 strategies. We'll talk about the first strategy right after we get this one dropped off and get today started off with a bang. Let's get it.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons.
All right, almost $30 in the bag. Let's go into, strategy number 1. Let's go. All right, guys, we're back in the car. The first strategy should not come in as a surprise from the channel here. The hybrid multi-app pivot. You got to go ahead and make sure you multi-app, grind with multiple apps. Now, the strategy in this one is simple. You run 3 to 4 apps at a time. Uber, Lyft, if you're doing rideshare, if you're doing food delivery, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and also have blocks from, how the workflow is going to work. You're going to secure a high-paying Amazon Flex or Walmart Spark orders, and in between, you're going to be working your other apps, such as Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub in some markets. Grubhub is lit, I hear, in some markets. It used to be pretty good here, but not anymore. You're going to work those. That's going to be the workflow for that. You're going to make sure you have that base of Amazon Flex. Make sure you have that base of Walmart Spark. And then in between these orders, like right now, I'm heading back to Walmart. I don't have an order yet, right? If I was heavy into this strategy, there is not a time where I wouldn't have my other apps on. I would be gaining orders on the way over here. I would be making sure that I'm always working towards an order. There's no dead time going to the Walmart at all. You know what I mean? So that's the hybrid multi-app pivot. You got to go ahead and make sure you're utilizing all of the apps at one time. Most people, I know in my channel, it's been a while now. I've been doing gig for 8 years? How long has it been? 2018? End of 17, 2018? 8 years, almost 9 years. So, multi-apping is just part of the blood. You know what I mean? It's just something you come accustomed to. You don't see much multi-apping on the channel anymore. Because I moved on to a different strategy. Hold on, dang, that came and went. I'm trying to also multitask and make sure I get a snag and order real quick. But anyways, the multi-app hybrid is by far the most common and probably the most effective because it doesn't rely on a lot of different things. Like on the other ones, you're going to see it relies on certain things, but it can definitely work for sure. Pro tip: I've never used these because I haven't been using this model in a long time. But there's apps such as Maximo and also Mover with the MUVER, and what those do is they automatically filter from those apps such as Uber and Lyft the very low orders that you put in there. That helps you multi-app without taking your eyes off the road. No sponsorship, guys, no sponsorship at all, but it helps you from taking your eyes off the road, and you can automatically decline those very low ball orders. That way you can keep your eyes on the road and make sure you're only accepting orders that matter to you. You know what I mean? Rundown. Workflow, 3 to 4 apps at a time. Using Flex, using Spark as a base. And then what you're gonna do is just maximize the time, maximize all dead time utilizing those apps. Now after we pick up the second one, we're gonna go and move on to strategy 2 in a second. Let's get it. All right, so apparently there's a little downtime right now, which was unexpected on a Friday, but what we're gonna do is gonna go right into the second point here, the second strategy to utilize when trying to get $6,000 a month just from gig work. Right here, high ticket specialization, such as catering and large cargo apps. That is the strategy that I use currently. Of course, I do, as you see right now, I'm out here doing Spark. I generally do Spark in the morning, catering in the late morning, and then I'm done. I'm done at noon to 1. I generally work about, it's less than 30 hours a week is what I do gig work, less than 30 hours a week. I don't think I've went over 30 hours a week in a long time. Never close to 40, and still making that kind of money. Because I do other things at nighttime. If you guys know, I'm a professional poker player. I play at nights. So I do this during the day and I do that at night. So if I were to try to do a 40-hour week, it would hurt me in the long run. It'll look good on the gig work side, but it would definitely hurt me in the long run from my rest that I need to be able to be focused and play poker. But here it is. The standard food delivery caps out, it seems like, because you know there's smaller orders and you only can do so many orders in a day. But to hit 1,500 a week, that's what it is on average, 6,000 a month, 1,500 a week. You need to have a higher per stop delivery. And then the strategy is simple. Transition into catering gig apps such as Zifty, Expedite. Look in your area for different easy cater apps that are available. Every area is different. My area is primarily Zifty and Expedite, with focus on $30 to $100 orders for a single drop off. Now $30 is the low. Well, actually 20. Well, deliver that, $7 is the low.
Bruh.
But yeah, 30 to $100 single drop-offs instead of these little piddly drop-offs. Today I have a very small catering. I only have one very small one. It's fine. You know what I mean? Because I've done all right this week. So you hammer those out. The gear that you need to start doing catering, if you haven't done catering before, is invest in 3 to 4 catering bags. Make sure they're good quality, because some of those tear and they rip and they're just very rough. They're just, the handles break. Just make sure you get very good quality bags. I do have a link in the description below. No affiliation. I don't get anything from that, but I do have a link in the description below. Now these gigs generally are from like 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m. That's the general range. Of course, you have some night ones and you have some early breakfast ones, but in general, speaking generally, it's about 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. For these orders. Now, like I said, I'm still looking at orders. I'm still looking for orders. It's popping up over here. Yeah, so it fits in that little lunchtime and you get to go. You go right after that, flick on something else. Like what I do, morning, very early, 6 o'clock or so, I start my Spark, and then I generally go home for a second, come back out for my catering little route, and then I'm done. That's just my how I prefer to do it. Now, if you don't have a lot of caterings in your area, and you say you have a large vehicle such as an SUV, or better yet, like a cargo van or something like that, alternative would be Roadie, Lug, which is like the luggage and stuff from the airports and such. Those apps seems to be, I know Roadie does this a lot, right? I think Roadie is owned by UPS. So UPS is putting their hands in it and messing up things a little bit with the money. But those are great alternatives for finding those high ticket orders, those high ticket runs. Is what this whole strategy is about: high ticket orders. Whether it be catering, whether it be Roadie, whether it be Lug, whether it be all of the other cargo van apps that you may come across. If you have one, you probably already know these apps. Utilize those first, but still use the other apps as filler apps. That way you can maximize your time always. Let's hope we can find an order here soon, and then we'll finish it off with number 3. Let's get it. All right, guys. We did have one. It was like $22 or so. Looks like the lady's sitting out here, so I'm gonna have to blur this for this drop off, but here we go. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you this morning?
Good, good. Let's see. Oh, are you the...
Yep.
What's your name? Sir? Okay, got it. I thought you were just chatting. Buddy.
You want a fence over there?
Yeah.
You want me to grab something?
Yeah, well, where do you want me to
Right
put
in
it?
front of the
Right in front of the
fence,
fence, okay.
Then you can shoot your...
Just right here?
Yeah.
All right. All righty, thank you very much.
Because I have something for you.
Oh, thank you. Have a blessed one. All right, guys. Got the 22 plus. It sounds like some change in here. You know, I don't know. Some change. Oh, there's some change and some dollars. Let's see. $4. So that makes that a $26 order. $26 order. We will take it. Now we'll head back over here for a second, see what we can get. You know, we still got a little bit of time before catering, so there's no rush there. And I want to get that to that third and final point of the video. You know, keep this thing moving. Let's get it. Oh, I just accepted one. I thought it said a different area. I don't even know where this is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel it. This is why my cancellation rate. Yeah, I'm gonna gotta cancel it. I thought this is way over there, bro. I just accepted one for Luling. Not doing it. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're gonna go over the third and final, you know, on my list of ways to get that 6,000 a month on the gig apps. This one is a weird one. This one is a weird one because it really does depend on where you live on this one. I have to admit, this one is one that really depends on your area and what's happening in your area and things like that. This one is called, oh, by the way, guys, when you see the time lapse of me going to this drop off that I'm going to, I took a turn going on the bridge and it was not, I thought I was going to the West Bank for this one, but it was not the West Bank. It was close. So you're gonna see me go on the bridge and go back, but I already started the time lapse, so you're gonna see that. It's kind of funny. Anyways, precision surge event mapping for your strategy. Now what that means, the strategy, this one only works when the algorithm is desperate. So the strategy is to target 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. I mean 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. like airport runs, things like that. I could never do this strategy because, you know, it'll interfere with my other things going on, but 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. is when those airport runs are just happening. So I'm talking about your Uber, your Lyft. In some areas you have, what's that one? Empower and a lot of, in some areas up there. Yeah, so, and also 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. For the weekend, like the nightlife, things that might be going on in your area. You may have, as you know, I live in New Orleans, so we have like concerts and football events, basketball events, all kinds of plays and all kinds of things like that happening. Not to mention all the events happening down at the you know, the center where they have like their meetings and stuff all the time. You can get surge pricing up to $40 surges for each ride. Like you complete this ride, you get $10, $10, $10. Surge pricing is a way to like snowball money in a way that, you know, you can't do at other times. But those surge times are generally times you really don't, I mean, I don't want to be out. I don't want to be out at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and late night 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's when the surges are hitting though on those type apps. You gotta know the market. You gotta have a market knowledge of what's going on in your area and know exactly what concerts are coming up or whatnot. You know, in my area, we have things like festivals and Saints games and conventions that come through all the time. You know, you want to position yourself about 10 minutes away from this red zone so that you can just nab them, come back and forth, nab those orders and those rides to and from those conventions, to and from the games or whatnot. You know, now having surge and not having surge can be a difference of $20 an hour and $50 an hour. It can really rack up really quickly. It can really rack up quickly when you're able to utilize a surge. Now, rest during the regular times. Like regular times, we're out at 11 a.m. to 2 or whatever. We're out there and breakfast and lunch. Rest during those times, because with surge times, you're going to be very early mornings, very late night. It is definitely a way to maximize your time and maximize your earnings, and you can 100% get to that $6,000 a month goal by using this strategy of only going out for the surges. It seems wild, it seems crazy, but it is definitely something that that works. Let me go this way, because I am all turned around right now. Now after this drop, I'm probably gonna just chill out, because this one right here will push me over the. Oh, I didn't do the calculation. I should. I'm pretty sure this little one right here that I have is like 14 bucks. It was a pharmacy and a quick shop. I believe this one is going to push me over the $6,000 for the month. And like I said, remember, today's Friday. We still have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of this month remaining. So that's cool. That is cool to know. But yeah, I'll do a little quick recap at the end of this. Man, these each one of these are long, but it's fine. I'll do a little recap at the end of this to go over everything. But let's get this one dropped off, and then after this drop off, you guys will see the catering drop off at the hospital. Spoiler alert: it's a small no tip one. All good. It's all happens. It's part of the game. But let's get this one dropped off. This pharmacy now.
Beads on the rear view, lights in my eyes. Mardi Gras colors while I'm crossing these lines. Heart still heavy, but I'm moving on time. If this handbrake me, I'm still gonna try. Music in the street, pain in my chest. I smile through it all, do my best. They don't know the way that I kept inside, but I'm dancing with it. This the Nola grind. Fast life, slow winds, late nights again. City full of noise, but I'm lost in my head. People see the movement, don't ask how I've been. Just assume if I'm standing, then I must have won then. Mask on my face like it's Mardi Gras season. Laugh with the crowd while I'm fighting my demons. I tell myself there's a reason I'm breathing, even when fate feel thin for no reason. Crowds get loud, I stay focused. Every loss taught me something. I don't fold when the road bends. I just tighten up and keep running. Beads on the rear view, lights in my eyes. Mardi Gras colors while I'm crossing these lines. Heart still heavy, but I'm moving on time. If this handbrake me, I'm still gonna try. Music in the street, pain in my chest. I smile through it all, do my best. They don't know the weight that I kept inside, but I'm dancing with it. This the Nola grind.
All right, guys, we're almost here to the pharmacy drop off. Yeah, interesting drive over since I made the boo-boo. It's all right. We make mistakes. Which one is it? I think it is this one. I think so. I don't see any numbers. The way I'm parked, guys, you know I'm filming a video. It says front door ring bell. All right, we'll do. Oh yeah, I gotta scan the. Dang, now I gotta figure out which one I'll put it in. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Oh, 08.
Nola grind.
Let's see. Snap this other picture. Got it. Thank you, buddy. Have a blessed one. All right, guys, we're done with that one. 14 bucks in the bag. We have to verify our face again. Yeah, I actually have plenty of time, but I think I'm gonna go home for a minute and then just show you guys the drop off of the catering. And that'll do it for me. Hold on, let me do this verification. I hear it's a nightmare if that verification fails, like you got on your glasses or something like that and it fails. I hear it's an absolute nightmare to get the account back, so be mindful of that. Yeah, like I said, plenty time. Yeah, probably to the house. I did, while I was just in there, I picked me up some, I didn't even know they had made this, but like Biscoff peanut butter. Oh my God, this is gonna be goated on some PB&J. Biscoff peanut butter. Oh, this says crunchy. I don't really like crunchy.
Bruh.
But dang, it must have been a creamy version. Dang. I didn't even notice that was crunchy until just now. Must be a creamy version as well. I don't really like crunchy. I don't want to like extra tidbits in my PB&J. Anyways, it'll be fine. But I'll show you guys the drop off and then I'll do the recap while I'm probably dropping off or something. This video is probably getting extremely long. But I really do feel like these 3 strategies are the way to go if you're trying to make $6,000 a month. Like I said, my goal is $4,000, but I have other means of income. You know what I mean? That this is my secondary source. So if you're going all in on this, then you can do it, and those are the strategies to do it. But let's show you guys this drop off of the catering now. All right, guys, we're here at the hospital for the drop-off. He's not here yet, but he said I can just go ahead and get it set up. Told me where to go. So what I'll do is send him a text message with the picture when I'm finished. We'll zoom up here. I'm going to use the new camera. I'm going to try to use the hat clip of this and see how this works out. See if I can even clip it without. Yeah, first time using a hat clip on this. Should be interesting. I wish this red light wasn't on. Oh, I can probably change that in the settings. It's all right. It's all good. That's good.
On the Nola grind, yeah, I'm stuck in my ways. Poker face on, no fold, I just play. Haters talk loud, but they fade away. I've been all in, I don't care what they say. Stacking these chips like a table in Vegas. Yeah, life pressure, yeah, it really get dangerous. Smile through pain, yeah, my heart's still anxious. One betting on me, I've been built for this wage. Gig out jumping, phone buzzing like static. Heart full of dreams, but the bills still last. Riding through the city, yeah, the streets get graphic. Life dealt cards, I just learned how to manage. Pocket full of hope, not a lot of sleep. Every order feel like make a break for me. They don't see the grind, only just the beat. But I've been in the mud, yeah, it made me meet. They be watching from the rail. Brain quietly, I feel. But I've been pushing through the hill. Learn to bluff, learn to sell. Yeah. On the Nola grind, yeah, I'm stuck in my ways. Poker face on, not a fold, I just play. Haters talk loud, but they stayed away. I've been
All right, guys. Send him this picture as well. That way he'll know it's been set up. And hold on. Yeah, guys, that'll do it. Yeah, that's 40 bucks on top of that, so it's well over 6,000 for the month, and we still have 4 days left. If you aren't living the life you want to live, there's no better time like right now to go ahead and get that changed. Hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you next time. with another video. Peace.
Stayed in line. Wild baby, folded early, I stay silent. Sometimes I feel numb, yeah, I feel alone. Whole world out, but I'm in my zone. If I crash tonight, still I'm going home. With my chips on the table, name engraved in stone.